Sometimes you only want to loop a certain number of times, and so you don't need to use the loop constants at all and the ranges, like this example. So in that case, you can employ a repeat loop like so. Okay? Instead of using like this for loop, I am going to use a repeat loop. We start by a repeat keyword. So repeat keyword. And how many times I need to repeat it? You see, guys, that there is a notation telling us times in int. So how many times you need to repeat this? I need to repeat it 10 times. And I will specify the same codes as before. Sum equal to I. You can, or I need here to create a sum equal to 0. We have created it before. And I need to create var last sum equal to 0. Sum equal to last sum, and I need to create a variable here called constant equal to temp equal to sum. Okay, I'm storing the sum inside a temp first, which is equal to 0. Let me show you. Sum is equal to 0. I'm storing it the first time at temp and getting sum equal to the sum, the old sum plus the last sum, and then last sum equal to temp. Okay, print ln the sum. I will comment this. Oops, we have zeros. Okay, the sum would be 1 here. Okay. And here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, and 89. Okay, so in this way, we can create the same coding, the same thing, but using the repeat loop. Okay, we specify the index here, how many times you need to repeat this. Okay, now we will continue with the for loop. And we said that we create a range from 1 to 10, and we are looping through this with this range. Okay. Now, it is possible to only perform certain iterations in the range. For example, imagine you wanted to compute a sum similar to that of triangle numbers, but only for odd numbers. We need to make the odd numbers. So we use here the step keyword, and how the ratio would be jumping, how many times you need to jump, how many numbers, or what is the way, what is the pattern you need to jump. I need to jump 2 numbers. So this way has a step operator in the for loop statement. The loop will only run through the values that the step falls on. In this case, rather than step through every value in the range, it will step through every other value. As such, I will always be odd because the starting value is 1. Okay? So it takes one, it takes 1, then it took 2, no, it took 3 because it is stepping 2. So these are the numbers. that it is included in the pattern. And now we need to jump over these numbers. So we start by 1, stepping 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 3, 3, step 2, 1, 2, so 5. So we have 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, because we are stepping 2 numbers, not iterating through every number. So this way we have inside this loop the iterations of I, and the value of I would be 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Okay, so this is the way how to step 2 numbers, or how to modify the stepping and the iteration. Okay, this is normal loop. Here we have used step 2 loop, and there is a countdown loop. Imagine that you need to count down the loop. Despite starting from 1 to 10, it is inversely starting from 10 to 1. How to do that? You can even count down in a for loop using DownTo. In this case, if count is 10, then the loop will iterate through the following numbers. So if we use in 10 down to, okay, down to 1. Let me run, and or what is the result that the loop will take as I? Think about it, guys. We have specified by I is constant in. In what is the range? It is from 10 down to 1. Okay, guys, you need to segment, you need to partition and divide the loop into many parts to understand it. In, what is the range? It is here from 10 to 1. So the loop will start from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 is included and 10 is included. But there is something here. It's called step 2. And step 2 starts from modifying and getting jumping 2 numbers by 2 numbers. So let me clarify this. It is here I am writing 10 to 1. Okay, so it starts by 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 to 1. Okay, 1 is included and 10 is included because we are using down to 10 to 1. Okay, since we have used the step 2, we can remove this. So this is the correct one, down 2. Okay, let me write it down to loop. Again, if we use the step 2 here, step 2 here means that we are going down decreasing order and we are jumping 2 numbers and from the beginning. So 10, the next it will not be taken, the other will be taken. So 10 jumping 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, and then so the numbers that the loop will iterate, or the values of I in this iteration in this loop, would be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and only these numbers. Okay, down step 2, down to loop. Okay, so we have covered the almost all the ways that iteration and the loop works in the normal mode and the stepping two by two, and then we covered it inversely, like going down to, we specify that the numbers are in decreasing order, and we have learned that it is, we can use step two and jumping two numbers by two also in decreasing number. So this is the loop, this is the for loop, and we have learned the down to, the step, and how we work with the loops.